passage. Oh, talk to Captain.
Oh my god. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to some Skyrim Special Edition. First things first. Ta-da! Serana's wearing new armor, and so am I. So I got, and as you can see, we have new weapons as well. So as for weapons, I got my Stalrim bow, and I just put chaos damage on it. So 50% chance to do 239 extra points of damage of either fire, frost, or shock, and each of those, so every time I hit somebody with this, I think I may have explained this before when we got the champion schedule, but that's a 50% chance to do that damage with fire, a separate 50% chance to do it with frost, and a separate 50% chance to do it with shock. So I could, in theory, hit them with this bow to 235 damage, and then do 239 damage fire, 239 frost damage, and 239 shock damage, which is fucking insane. I can do almost 1,000 damage with one arrow if that 50% chance hits 3 times in a row. Now with the greatsword, I gave the same enchantment, but I also have it absorb 3 points of stamina. Now the 3 points is weird because I just put it as low as I could, which would technically be 1 point, but because as I said before, whenever you put anything that has to do with frost enchantment onto a Stalrim weapon, it boosts every other enchantment you put on it. Now, unfortunately, the weapons are the only things that me and Serana have equipped that actually take advantage of this, because I didn't put resist frost on any of our armor. Because she's immune to frost, and I just put resist magic on mine because I have more enchantments that work on me. So I wanted the extra spots. So basically, I went with the lowest amount of stamina so that I could still get as many charge or as much charge out of the weapon as I can, and as long as I'm absorbing some stamina, I can always do a power attack as long as I connect. For my armor, it should be, I'm pretty sure it's the same as last time, just maybe a little bit stronger, which actually reminds me, because like I didn't actually do 200 attacks do 50% more damage. Why are they only doing 47% more damage on this? Did I somehow fuck that up? I don't know how I would have, though. Because I used an Enchanter's Elixir. I even had Azadal's armor, so that my enchanting is higher. I had all the perks. I don't know why those are 47. But either way, it doesn't matter. It's only 3%, which, to be fair, is still a lot. But
I'm no fan of the sun.
And then Serana, I actually found out that the armor that I had on her wasn't even enchanted, except for her chest piece. But now her sword is the same thing, except I have it absorbing health. And then her Stalrim armor increases light armor and magicka regen. I didn't bother changing out any of her jewelry or her headpiece there. Bracers, light armor and magicka, and then muffle and fire resist, because with the 55% fire resist, it's there. See, even these 58%. Why are these higher? That's so weird. I don't know what could have, because I definitely, whatever. Oh yeah,
Those flames get out of control, and you're gonna wish they hadn't.
Yeah, so this guy here has been bugging me. So what kind of situation? Which, you know, he said that I've inherited a situation.
Drovus Relvi owes me 1,000 septims. At least he did until you set him up with that Telvanni wizard. Now he's untouchable. The way I figure it, it's your fault he can't pay me. So I guess I'm going to have to collect it from you.
How about you take half?
Yeah, that sounds good. Half. I think that'll work.
There we go. So that's it. It's just when you send that guy over to be the other dude's steward, it turns out that that guy owed that guy some money, and that guy wants to collect. We do have more East Empire pendants to sell the guy, but we only got like 2, so I'm not really worried about doing it right now. Alright. So anyway, now that me and Serana have our new equipment, like I said, we'll start by reading Neloth's Black Book here. Let Serana go first, because I don't have much of an option. Right, it's in here. So yeah, let's read this Black Book. The Hidden Twilight, eh? So I still have one more. I ended up recording, well, I don't know. If you watch my Rise of the Tomb Raider Let's Play, you'll know stuff happened and I ended up recording 2 parts of that today instead of the normal 0. So I started, and I actually woke up a little bit later today. So I started my day out late, and then I had more videos to record than normal. So it's been great. And I still have observation to record after this, but I'm not sure I want to record observation today, just because this is my 5th video already. And normally, to be fair, by my 5th video, I'm like fucking just like my throat starts to hurt and that, which hasn't happened yet, which is nice. But at the same time, I still have this entire video to go through plus another one, and I don't know if that would continue. So I may just make this my last one for today and then do the other one either tomorrow, and if I don't feel like doing it tomorrow, I'll just do it on Monday and then try and get my Tomb Raider ones actually recorded during the week like normal. And the more I think about it, the better the more likely it is that after this video I'm done. But there are books in some of those. But yeah, time to test out our new equipment. Now, the main reason why I didn't bother with enchanting my weapons before is I didn't have the Chaos enchantment, and it is without a doubt the best enchantment in the game. And I should probably just keep my sword out actually. And B, it's a pain in the ass to recharge it all the time. So I think I had an electricity proc there, and a fire one at some point, because I can hear the effects going off. And the fact that you have 3 chances for 50%, there's a decent chance that you'll get at least one of them. So like this sword here actually does 392 damage, so 236 isn't quite double like the bow is, where the bow is over double. This one isn't quite. It's still a hefty chunk of extra damage. I also respect myself, because obviously I have to respect myself to make the equipment, and then I have to spec back in. I did change that around a little bit. I actually took my points out of alchemy, and sadly enough I put them into lockpicking, just to make it a little bit easier for if we come across stuff. I know lockpicking is like the joke skill tree. It's like, if you don't feel like, oh my lord, please tell me that comes back. Oh, good, it does. Alright. It's like, what? Oh yeah, and the see now scribbles, one of the loading screens. It's like the lockpicking skill tree, when wiping your ass with them just doesn't feel right. Because overall it is a fairly worthless skill tree. Just mainly because like it's obviously not necessary. But with the rest of my stuff, like hell, I even put some points into block, which is also fairly worthless. Unless you're using a shield. I mean, like, the block skills still work. Like, if I block now, I still block more damage than I would if I didn't have the points in it. But obviously I don't block very often, if at all. Okay, so that is just in case you fall off. So it's not the most useful skill tree for me to put points into, but I had a couple extra points, and I didn't just want to have them sitting there. And since I haven't really been using magic, I didn't see the point in putting them into conjuration or anything. Me catch. Nice. Does that one go? It does go higher. I think you do actually have to jump that to make it, otherwise like it doesn't stop at the right height. Alright, what do we got for this one? Chapter 3, that's good. That's generally the chapter that comes after 2, although I do believe that there is at least one of these places where you do have to jump between chapters in a weird way. What is this? Conjure Seeker. I do believe I have that one already. I think I have a copy of it as well. As you can see, my carry weight down to 123. Got rid of the rest of my crap as well. This enchantment for my sword is actually a little different than I normally do. Normally what I do is I disenchant. Oh, I see an enemy in there. The fiery soul, or I get the fiery soul trap enchantment, and I throw that on there with chaos, because that way I get soul trap and a little bit of extra chaos damage, or a little bit of extra fire damage to go with my chaos damage. But I decided against it this time because I apparently never disenchanted that. Oh right, because we lost that axe, right? You get it from that one dungeon, and we finished the dungeon, and the axe just wasn't there for whatever reason. Like we just couldn't find it after, but. At the same time, then normally I do that because I get the black star instead of the regular Azura star, and obviously that can hold any kind of thing. So I just grab that, and then I have the fiery soul trap so that I can constantly recharge my chaos damage, right? And I would highly recommend that as a combo. Obviously, I could have just done regular soul trap as well, but at the same time, still don't have the black star, which is what makes it most worthwhile. See, I must have, yeah, I was gonna say I must have missed something while I was up there. Man, those things fucking hurt. I mean, I know like my armor rating actually isn't 567, which is the max. My armor rating is actually 564. Just because I didn't feel like putting another point into heavy armor because it feels like a waste. Ooh, a high seeker. Another grand soul for me. But yeah, I would highly recommend that combo, the Black Star plus a Soul Trap weapon with Chaos damage. It works wonders. It's basically infinite charge on your Chaos damage, which is obviously very nice. You still have to obviously take the time to do it, but you know, it's not going down that much. That's good. Whoops. I thought about getting a mod that makes enchantments not go down, like when you enchant something, it's just the enchantment. But, you know, whatever. I actually, because Serana's weapon was enchanted, and I looked at it, her golden sword that I had given her. I looked at it, and it still, oh, this is chapter 4, okay. And it still had quite a bit of enchantment left on it, but then I realized that she very rarely actually uses her sword. She usually summons stuff and then lightnings the fuck out of everything, so. Man, we are just going all over the place today. In this book. Apparently. Alright. Whatever. Chapter 4 is the next chapter, so. Assuming we're going to be going back through most of these places. Oh, apparently I did not have Banished Daedra before. I can see you, Seeker. Ah, it's one of these, yeah. I think I did talk about books like this before where to advance you had to go back and forth through the chapters. So where the hell did I go? Okay, so is that this door that it opened? No. That's where I came from. Oh, actually, I didn't even notice that I could go up here. So I may have actually unlocked something for that's ahead of us, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I just unlocked, actually. Now. But it wasn't that door. Obviously, I can't get through there yet. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I unlocked. Maybe I need to go back another chapter. Maybe that's... Well, no, because that said that it was putting me into chapter 4, so maybe I'll hit chapter 4 again. And there'll be a door that's unlocked. Oh, I see you, Seeker. was there not a second one? Guess not. Thought I saw 2 red markers on there, but there is a second one. He's not showing up. Not really too much of a maze. There's multiple paths, but you know, in reality, not so much. That's cool. Stretchy corridor. So chapter 5 and chapter 6. Well, I mean, so we can either go back and see what that door I unlocked was. Yeah, let's just go to chapter 5. Why not? Because I didn't recognize what the other one unlocked, so I couldn't tell you what chapter or like where it would have been. I don't think that's supposed to be that far into the wall. Look, an enchanter's elixir. I just used a couple of those. 3 of them, I do believe, to be exact. Well, none of these are glowing, so I guess we do have them all. We have found quite a few skill books. Oh, I think this is what it unlocked, actually. I think that's where we showed up. And it unlocked this door, right? Because I could see the Seeker, and it opened up a door to the right. And that one is closed, and they always start open. So that's what we open. Okay, cool. So yeah, we found that secret to open up chapter 5. Now, granted, it was fairly worthless for us because we already had all those skill books, but you know, once again, you can do this DLC as early as, as early as level 1 if you want to do it here. If you want to just do it, but it activates at level 10, I do believe, so. I mean, there's a somewhat decent chance that you don't have chapter 7 or 8. Well, once again, let's go with 7. Complicated fucking book, apparently. Oh, I think I hit him with some fire damage there, because he took quite a bit of damage after. Okay, so that activates that bridge. Way off in the distance, which I'm going to assume is in chapter 7, because I don't see nothing here. And I don't remember, the only other area I remember being blocked off was way back in chapter 1. And unless we find another book that leads us there. Oh, I think the Seekers are summoning. Right, I think they can summon clones of themselves. Copies of themselves, right? And then, right. That's why I keep having multiple target. Yeah, here's the bridge right here, actually. I would say look at us picking the right option but I mean, we got book 7 or book 8, and I picked the lower number, and we were in book 6, so it's like, ah, yeah. Oh, I missed. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get him. Whatever, got the soul. Oh. As long as we got the soul, that's all that I care about from these guys. Look at the damage they do, though. This DLC sure does some hefty thing, or has some stuff that does some hefty damage. What? How close what level are we at anyway? 76. Good God, I don't even think we have anything that I could, because I mean, we do need to hit level 40, or not level 40, level 80 by the end of this DLC so we can fight the Ebony Warrior, but I don't know. Alright, it takes a lot to level up now, especially with some of the stuff that we have left that we haven't leveled up. But Soul Gem. Conjure Ash Spawn. Isn't that the book that that he was supposed to be? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the book that he said he was trying to figure out how to work, and that we would be able to buy it. So that's interesting. How we just get one for free. All right, what do we got here? Got Mora's Boon, which fully restores all of your things: health, magic, stamina. It's a once-a-day power. We have Mora's Grasp, which freezes the target for 30 seconds, makes them immune. Basically, turn ethereal to them instead of you. And Mora's Agony, which is the one we will take, which summons a field of writhing tentacles that poisons foes. Once again, it's one of those things that hopefully I'll remember to use it. Oh, but who knows? But yeah, there we go. That was his black book. Hey, Serana, he's back. All right. Do you have anything else for us?
Keeping well?
No. Oh, he's a conjuration train. Interesting. Okay, but I imagine you do.
You need all your toes? I could really use a fresh toe for... never mind. You aren't moldy enough.
Okay, so is there a problem?
I've been having difficulties with my Heartstone experiments. Have you heard of the Briar Hearts?
What about them?
They are fierce warriors of the Forsworn tribes. They actually remove their own hearts and replace them with large briar seeds. It puts their life sparks in direct connection to the natural forces. I need you to examine one of them. Just investigate as much as you can. I'm going to put this memory trace spell on you, so you won't have to worry about taking notes. I doubt you could know what was important anyway.
Okay, so what do Briar Hearts have to do with Heartstones?
Well, I'm hoping to do something similar. If I could connect a living being to the forces of the Red Mountain, well, that would be formidable. I've done some experiments in this area, but, oh, my test subjects are far too fragile. I'm hoping to learn some of the Briar Heart techniques, their methods. I would venture out myself, but long voyages are dangerous, and risks are precisely what people like you are for.
Okay, so, well, hey, how's Drovis working out?
The man makes a dreadful cup of Canis root tea. However, he seems to run the place well enough. Oh, were you fishing for a compliment, a sign of gratitude? Don't waste your time. Those things are for the weak and foolish.
Okay, enchantment trainer, selling me stuff. Yeah, I don't know. He does have a lot of quests, but as you can tell, you generally have to do them in order. But I want to check in because obviously Drovis is around here somewhere. I don't know if he has a quest for me or not. We'll check the kitchen to talk to this guy. We talked to him once when we were looking for what's her face, who is dead, but I don't think he gets. Yeah, he doesn't get another quest. But there should be at least one more person here, I think, but I'm not 100% on that. It's the steward's house, so that would be Drovis's house right now. What time is it anyway? Oh, it is fucking 3 in the morning. And the apothecary. Alright, well, let's wait until everything fucking opens up. Did not realize that it was that late, but it's hard to tell when you're inside. Oh, well, just missed whoever went in there.
Wisdom to you, friend.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
I heard you fought.
If not, let me
I
know.
heard you paid my debt to Mogul. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
How are you getting along here?
Neloth is a real taskmaster. And for tea. The thrice damn tea. I don't think I'll ever learn to make it properly.
Okay, so that's it for that. What about
I
you?
don't care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like this.
What did he do?
That fetcher told me to fix his house. If I don't, he'll find a new mycologist who will. Decades of loyal service. and he'd just throw me out like yesterday's breakfast.
What do you need to fix it?
3 taproots soaked in the headwaters of the Harstrad River. I'm an old woman. I can't possibly make that trip. It's way too dangerous. If you get some taproots, I'll pay you to dip them in the headwaters and bring them to me.
Alright.
Mafala cloak
Oh.
you.
Okay, so I need 3 taproots. Actually, do you sell
It's
stuff?
almost time to feed the mushroom. I've got the best selection of mushroom and fungi.
Yeah, good. Got any taproot? You do, actually. Okay, well, there's one.
Mafala cloak you.
I don't know. I may have one back at the house, but I'm not sure. You get them from Spriggans, so they're not like super common or anything. But since we do have to go and get a Briar Heart anyway, we may as well head out and, because I think I can remember a couple places that tend to have Briar Hearts. Or not, well, yeah, I know some places have Briar Hearts, but I mean, that tend to have Spriggans. Dead Crone Rocket. Because, see, now the thing is, like, we can go to one of these. Because I think... Because while we may not find Spriggans, Hargravens and the Forsworn and that,
It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
they do tend to have taproots on them because they do kill a lot of Spriggans.
Never should have come here.
Oof. That, I feel like she got hit by at least 2 of the damage types there. Bye to you. But yeah, there does tend to be a lot of taproots. In Forsworn camps, especially once you get near closer to like the end parts of them, where there's generally like a Hargraven or 2.
Over here.
Well, this is clearly no, not in that satchel. Nope, not in that satchel either. What about you? Nope, your chest. Okay, take all that, but none of it's what I'm looking for right now. Oh, actually, she actually survived that. Good for her.
I'll gladly kill you myself.
Will you now? Let's see, do you have what I need? Probably not. Oh, nice. My heavy armor went up, though. That's always nice. Eventually, we'll hit 100 on heavy armor. Maybe. In all honesty, we might not by the end of it. By the time we're done in the game, we might not. Getting both of those up to 100 without, like, grinding it in any way is very much... Oh, here's a Briar Heart. See, look at the damage the Briar Heart does. Harvest. They're still... Yeah. She's still fighting people. Alright, so that's the Briar Heart done. Now we just need 2 taproots, and then wherever the fuck those waters are... no, not there. One of these dickheads will have what I want. Oh, that's my Ravager. Up higher. Troll? Not even gonna bother. It's just gonna have fucking troll fat on it. Take all that. These guys won't have a taproot.
Someone there?
Yeah, they're up there. Fuck. Let's do it. Let's just go in. I mean... Oh! Taproot number 2. Look at that. That paid off immediately. I was like, oh, I guess let's go in, even though Don't know that I'll find anything. Immediately found something.
We're found.
No, not another one in here.
Who's there?
Don't see.
I knew I heard something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even need to bother, do I? Okay, well that's good that I found a taproot. Excuse me.
I swear I'll kill you.
Goodbye to you.
Done and done.
No. I feel like if we can find, because there's, well, no, that's open. Oh right, I forgot. I have keys to a lot of places now. Okay, that just opens out to Skyrim. While it might be useful, I don't feel like trying it right now. I've got enchanting supplies here, a lot of potions around. What's really going to be annoying though is when we undoubtedly find the decoration that's like a bag of tap roots all tied up and hanging off the ceiling, and we won't be able to collect from it. Because they do like to do that. Nothing here. Oh, right, and I also did put some actual points into stealth again. So I do have the Lightfoot perk, so I don't have to worry about setting up pressure plates again, which is going to be nice. Alright, this will put us a little higher. We only need one more taproot. Ow. Fucker. Oh, see, like this, the taproot that I can't collect. Look at them all. The fuck.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Such an annoying decoration when you're doing this quest. Okay, let's try one more time. Get over here. Okay, take those. Any taproots? Here, no, no. And no. Alright, well, let's try the chest, and if it's not there, which isn't. Alright. Alright, let's see, there's usually one or two Spriggans. Places like this. These kinds of markers. Green Spring Hollow.
Who's there?
There's a bear here.
Done and done.
Okay, well, if this was a bear place, I doubt that there's going to be a Spriggan there. Instead, Bluff, Guard. Oh, what's this one? Let's try this one. Really wish I could remember, because there's one. Where? Oh, here we are. Oh, nice. There's more than one, too. Should be guaranteed one then. Oh, Spriggan Sap, come on. Ah, there it is, the taproot. Alright. Headwaters of the Harstrad River. I don't know what that means, or where the Harstrad River is. Harstrad River. I'm just looking it up. I don't. Okay, good. It is back in Solstheim. Good. I didn't want to go and.
Thank you.
Ah, there it is. The headwaters of Harstrad. Well, by the looks of it, the Windstone would be. I don't know how much higher it is, but. Yeah, hopefully it isn't too much, if at all, higher. Although with the Mountaineer. Oh, look, and it's perfect to check the warmth of our new equipment. You know, if that was actually a thing. But I mean, you know, we got like the fur-lined armor and whatnot, so in theory we're better outfitted than than she was. I mean I was wearing heavy dragon bone armor. Now let's see what level she gives us. Well, she may have gave us a greater soul gem, if I had to guess, since that's what filled up, but alright. There we go. Oh. God, I should have just came here to begin with. Fucking. Well, I guess we actually only would have got one taproot. That would have been rather annoying to come here and just find one. Okay, well, I know that we actually already have that one, because that's the last one that we got, so. And that's it. There isn't really anything.
Excuse me, there is a message for
of great importance here. Unfortunate. Oh, never mind. Just disappeared. Teleported behind me, I guess. Nothing of really great importance at that place. But, you know, that's to be expected. You can't have big important things in every location. Oh. Ash spawn prick.
Done and done.
Oh my god, again? But look, it says you're in there and I have a thing to turn into you. I should be able to, like, knock and have you answer the door. Ugh. Like, you're the one who wanted them.
I don't care if he's a master wizard.
Yeah, I have your taproots.
Truly? Well done. I'll just keep 2 of them for myself. No need for Neloth to know. Take that last taproot and plant it into the wall of the withered house.
Okay.
Azora light your step.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
So do I gotta plant it inside the house then? Oops. Yeah, I guess so. That's interesting. I guess it doesn't really make a difference. Not down here though. Okay, well if that's where he is, then I must plant it over here. There we go. Okay, so we'll have to talk to her to tell her it's done. But first things first, I examine the Briarheart Warrior.
Oh, have you? Well, let me just extract those memories and I'll see if you found anything useful. I promise that any unrelated memories I run across will be kept in the strictest of confidences. Here, You deserve a bit of a reward for your efforts. That was a lengthy trip for you, I'm sure. There are too many coincidences. There must be someone behind all of my recent troubles.
So someone is attacking you?
Yes, I have enemies, legions of them back in Morrowind. However, in this case, I have reason to believe it is someone in Solstheim.
I suppose you want me to kill them?
Not yet. That may come later. But first I need to identify the culprit. I've enchanted this ring to find the source of the attacks. Here, take it.
So how does the ring work?
Just wear it. It will light up the source when you get close to it. I enchanted the ring with a bit of ash from the last ash spawn attack. It can follow the magical link back to its summoner.
How close do I have to be?
The link is weak, so you'll have to be within about 100 feet of the source.
Okay, so how do you know you're under attack?
Ash spawn keep appearing. One night, a part of my tower mysteriously withered. Then my steward was killed. You had to find me a replacement. I've even been attacked by dragons. Do I need to go on?
Well, I'm not sure the dragons are about you.
Maybe not. I hear they've been seen over Skyrim too. Even so, there is more than enough evidence that someone is out to get me.
So what did you learn from the Briarheart?
The connecting soul thread is knotted 3 times. Once for the heart, once for the spirit, and once for the body. The knot gives the connection a strength that may be the key that I've been looking for.
Let's see, can I help you research?
I'm running low on heartstones. If you have any with you, I'll buy one. Otherwise, I can tell you where you might find one.
Okay, well I have one.
Excellent. I'll take it. Here, have some septums.
What are the black books and where do they come from?
Hermaeus Mora has always tried to seduce mortals into his service with the lore of forbidden knowledge. Where the black books actually came from, no one really knows. Some appear to have been written far in the past. Others might be from the future. Apparently, time is more malleable if you're the Daedric Prince of Fate and Destiny.
Okay, I just wanted to do that because... items... Okay. I don't actually know what we're supposed to do with this, but we need to go turn in the quest to What's-Her-Face, so we'll do that first. Oh my god, why is it locked? Knock knock, I'm coming in.
Damn, I don't care if he... Good. Now maybe Neloth will get off my back about it. I suppose you think you should get paid for helping an old woman. Here, take these. I'll sell you more if you come back later.
Okay.
Mafala cloak you.
So some more well-being potions, which just, you know, recovers everything. Now, if I'm not mistaken, where we need to go is this way. Towards the coast. I don't remember exactly where it is, but by the grounds he means obviously anywhere where there's mushrooms. There it is. Ildari, eh? With a heartstone and a staff of calm. I actually wasn't sure how long the quest until Mithrin would take, but I guess it might actually be longer than I thought, because, I mean, he still has yet to send us out for black books. There's at least 2 quests, like I said, that he casts spells on us.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
I think he sends us after a staff at some point or something. Oh, it wasn't actually Serrano using it first this time. Oh, the Heartstone is the source of the attacks.
I've known for decades that heartstones will animate the ash, but it would have to be very close by. Where exactly did you find this heartstone?
It's in Eldari Sarothrill's grave.
Ildari? Then it was my own fault. She was my apprentice before Talvis. She volunteered for one of my experiments involving heartstones. It was quite annoying when she died.
There wasn't a body, just the Heartstone.
What? That's impossible. Wait, unless she didn't actually die, the Heartstone could have kept her right at the edge of life and death. Could it be? Could Ildari still be alive? Could she be my nemesis? Wait a moment, while I cast a more specific divination.
Okay. Just let me get... Nope. Well, come on, get to it.
I call upon the powers of the sun, moons, and stars. Ildari Sarothril, reveal yourself. She lives. Seek her in High Point Tower. So, Ildari does live, after all. She thought she could hide from me, but she can't. She's holed up in High Point Tower. Go rip that thrice-cursed heartstone from her chest.
Why me, though?
I don't have time to go traipsing all over Solstheim. If I don't hear back from you after a while, you're probably dead. Maybe I'll send Talvis out next.
Okay, let's see. Do you need help with your research?
I suppose that depends. Are you willing to be an experimental subject?
Kind of experiment.
Oh, nothing too dangerous. It should provide an additional spectral tether from your own life spark to the Adric realm. You would experience it as a sort of increased vigor. You would fight longer, feel stronger, that sort of thing. At least I think it will. Probably, almost certainly. Of course, you never can tell.
Sure.
Now stand still. It's my first time casting this spell, and I don't need any additional distractions. You won't feel a thing, but if you do, try not to scream too loudly. My ears are sensitive. Off you go. If you discover any side effects, come back and tell me straight away.
Alright. So yeah, this is the first one. Like it says, watch for side effects. I don't remember what the side effects of these spells that he does is, but I do believe he casts 2 of them if I'm not mistaken. But I don't need to do that one right now. Where's High Point Tower? It's actually still in the southern part, which is good, but what time is it? Ooh, we're at 50 minutes. I don't know how long of a dungeon High Point Tower is, but I think we'll wait and do it in the next part. So that'll be it for this part. Next part, we'll head over there and deal with Ildari. I like that we have matching armor now as well. That's nice. Although I will say the difference between the heavy armor and the light armor looks wise. is very minimal. I'm not even sure if the differences I'm seeing are because it's heavy and light, or if it's because I'm a male character and she's a female character. Because I know that obviously the armor has differences there too. But either way, that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.